blind eye will see, lame will walk, the deaf will hear, the dumb will speak. You're not a man, you never lie. You're not a man, you never fail. You're not a man, you never change. And your power never fail me. Yeah.
Hello viewers, I'm glad to come your way today. May the good Lord bless you. I continue the teaching that we started on the secret of greatness, subtitled The Principles of Greatness. Our text is taken from Exodus chapter 11 verse 3. And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians. Moreover, the man Moses was very great in the land of Egypt. The man Moses was very great, not just great, very great in the land of Egypt. Egypt was one of the greatest nations in the then world. This means that Moses was very great in a great nation. Bible continues to talk about Moses' greatness. It says, moreover, the man Moses was very great in the land of Egypt, in the sight of Pharaoh's servants. In the sight of Pharaoh's servant. Pharaoh was the king of Egypt. Today it can be likened to as the president of a nation, of a great nation. Imagine someone that is great in the sight of the servants of a president. Servant here means cabinet ministers. Imagine someone who was very great in the sight of federal ministers of Federal Republic of Nigeria. Not only that he was great in the sight of great people, Bible said that Moses was great in the sight of the people, the commoners. Everybody saw Moses as a great person. That's why we are studying the life of Moses. Today we are looking at the second principle of greatness in the life of Moses. The second principle of greatness in the life of Moses is the discovery and development of sense of destiny. Moses had a great sense of destiny. Acts of Apostles chapter 7 verse 23 says, and when he was full 40 years old, it came into his heart to visit his brethren, the children of Israel. Moses was great because he had a great sense of destiny. He discovered his destiny. Look at it. Bible says it came into his heart to visit his brethren, the children of Israel. What is it that came into his heart? His destiny came into his heart. His destiny entered him. His destiny came knocking at the door of his heart. And Moses opened the door of his heart, and his destiny entered him. Moses had a great sense of destiny. Friends, no one can become great until he develops or he discovers great sense of destiny. Until the person discovered and developed great sense of destiny. All great people you see all over the world, they had great sense of destiny. What do I mean by that? They know their destiny. They know that it is their destiny to be great. You can never become great until you know that you are destined to be great. Until you know that you are born to be great. Every man on earth is born to be great. Every man on earth is born to be great. There's greatness in every man born on earth. That's what we call sense of destiny. It is your destiny to be great. What is destiny? It's very, very important that we look at the word destiny. What is destiny? Destiny simply means God's plan and purpose for your life. When God created you, God had a plan for you. If you are not needed here on earth, you wouldn't have been born. Your birth here on earth is a proof that there's a plan and there's a purpose for your life. Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11 says, for I know the plan that I have for you. Can you see it? God have plan for you. God has a plan for you. You are not an accident. God has a plan for you, but you have to discover that plan. And let me also say this, God have a plan for you. That does not mean that God will plan your life for you. God has a plan for you. You have to discover God's plan for your life and plan your life according to God's plan for your life. The journey of greatness begins with you discovering God's great plan for your life and planning your life greatly in line with that God's great plan for your life. Isaiah chapter 46 verse 10, easy English. I told you at the beginning what will happen at the end. I told you from a long time ago about the future things that will happen. I am the person who says this. My purpose will not change, and I will do everything that I want to do. This scripture shows us that God has a purpose. God has a purpose for your life. Purpose is the reason you are born. Purpose is the reason for your existence. When purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. When you don't know the reason you are born, when you don't know why you are born, you will abuse why you were born. Greatness begins with the discovery of purpose. All great people in life are purpose-driven men and women. They are driven by a great purpose. They have a sense of purpose. And some of them discovered it early, and some of them discovered it late. Look around you. All those that are great in history, even in this our present time, discovered their purpose on time. For example, Messi started playing football at a tender age. That's why he's Messi, you know. That's why he's one of the greatest footballers in our time. Karl Nwankwo discovered his talent on time, his purpose. That his purpose is to play football. That's why he's one of the greatest footballers in this country. Anybody you see that is great, they have a great sense of destiny. They discovered that destiny on time. Pastor Douglas Vincent is a great teacher of the word. I discovered that I was born to be a pastor, and I discovered it on time. Bishop Oyedepo, he discovered it on time. Look at the age that they got married. Look at the age they entered into ministry. You find that they discovered and they develop a sense of destiny. Some of them develop sense of destiny at teenage age. They know who they are. They discover their potential. They discover God's purpose and God's will for their life. Greatness begins with the discovery and development of a sense of destiny. Thank you, and God bless you as I come your way next time.
I'll be a fool, I'll be ungrateful if I don't tell the world.